Hey, hi, welcome to Java Hub. Today we will discuss about the IAM policies and MFA overview. The AWS Access Key CLI and SDK. We'll do also the hands-on. We'll also look into the how to set up the CLI on Windows and Linux. Okay, and for CLI also we will do the hands-on. So here you can see in my screen, I'm already logged in with the admin account. Okay, because I have already selected this IAM service, so you can see the region is global. Okay, now in user you can see it has one policies which is administrator access. So basically this policy is attached in the group. Okay, so because this user is attached to the group admin, and our admin has this policy, so it's inherit the policies from the group. Okay, and let me do one thing. Let me remove this group. Okay, see it's removed from here, and let's check in user group. Okay, it's not like it's this group is deleted, but you can see here user is there's no user attached to this group as of now. Okay, so I am already logged in with the also I have logged in with the user. I am user, yeah, Abhi. Okay, let me search this service, and IAM will show you how it will react now. Because there's no group attached as of now, so you can see that there are multiple errors coming. So access denied, it's coming. Okay, what we can do, here you can see we don't have a permission. Okay, so permission is required. So what we needs to do, we needs to attach the policies. Either we can attach this user to the group, or we needs to attach the policies directly. So let's add the policies. Okay, for add permissions, click on add permission. There are three options. Either we can use add the user to the group. Okay, we can copy the permissions or attach policies directly. So we will attach the policy directly here. So let's select IAM read only access. Here click on add permission. So we are using existing policies. So we'll show you how to create our policies also. Okay, so now we'll come here in another browser. Okay, here we logged in with as I told you, I am user. Let's refresh this. You will see the error is gone. Okay, but still it's not attached to the admin group. So once you click on this username, you can see the policy which one is attached to this. I am read only access. Okay, if you will try to create another group, okay, for this user, then it will throw an error. I'll show you. Let's try to create this group here. Create user group, you will see. So the user group was not created because it does not have access. So what we needs to do, you can see here it's not authorized. So what we needs to do, we needs to add this user to the admin. Okay, to perform this kind of operations like to create a group. Okay, let's go to the group and we'll add user to the group. Okay, just select this add and add user to the group. That's it. It's now attached to this group. Okay, now second thing what we can do now, if we wants to create a group, okay, from IAM user, so now we can do it because this user is already attached to the admin group. Let's create this again, and we will also delete this end of this video because it's not required. Administrator access is already there, so let me select IAM read only access, create user group. So now you can see we have two groups. Okay, let me refresh this. You can see one group is there because we attached this user to the to one group only. But here you can see we have a two group as of now. So there is no user added to this group. So what we can do, we can go to the user and let's go to the group, developer, add user. Okay, we can add Abhi here. So now it's added. Now click on user. Okay, and click on Abhi. You will see there are two groups, admin and developer. And in the permission also you can see there are two policies attached. One is administrator access, another one is IAM read-only access. IAM read-only access we added with the user. Okay, when we create um, group developer. Okay, and this administrator access is with admin user. Sorry, admin group. So now we will see how to create, the policy. Let's create a policy. Let me show you. Okay, first some policies. IAM read only. Okay, you can see here. Okay, in JSON. So the format, the version. First one is in a statement. You can see the effect, action. Okay, and resources. Effect means it's allowed or not. Okay, and here you can see it's allowed. So having the permissions. So in action, what actions can perform? Like you can see, can generate, the credentials, can list the user. Okay, can get the user, and etc. And all resources is for all. So let's create our own policy, then we'll see. Create policy. So there are two ways to create a policy. One is using the visual editor, another one is with the JSON. So in JSON format directly you can, the add the details here. Okay. Uh, Otherwise you can use the visual editor. So here we have to pass, we have to select, the service for which service you wants to create the policies. Here I selected the IAM. Okay, what actions you wants to add here. Okay, let me search list user. Okay, for now just select only one. So in resources, okay, the action you choose support all resources. Okay, and list few more also. So here you can see there are two options. We can select a specific or all resources. We will select all resources for now. Okay, and it's optional. Okay, MFA required or something. Let's click on next. Okay, first check on JSON. Now here you can see this SID, this statement ID is visual editor. Okay, effect allow. So what actions can perform? So we can list the user, we can list user text. Okay, resources is that means all resources. Okay, and yeah, so now click on next tag and we'll review this. It's an optional to attach the tag. Let's leave it for now. In policy name we can add here. So let's IAM list user. IAM list user. Here just click on the create policy. Now policy has been created. Okay, we can attach this policy to the user as well. You can see here it's IAM list user. Okay, if you want to add this policy, sorry, to the user, then we can directly add this. Add permission, attach policy directly. Okay, and you can search here IAM list user, click on next and add permission. That's it. So this has been added now. You can see there are three policies attached to the user for now. So this is how we attach the policies and how we can create the policies. Okay, and yeah, and now we'll discuss about the MFA. Okay, and it's the multi-factor authentication. Okay, and we'll delete all the unnecessary the data, like we have to delete the group. Okay, this end of this video we will remove all of this, these policies. I am list user and read only access, which is not required actually. Now let's discuss about the MFA, multi-factor authentication. Okay, and this is also to this one is also used for the authentication purpose. Okay, like we use the passwords for security purpose. So we define some rules for the passwords. Okay, like to create a strong passwords. Okay, like set a minimum password length, require specific character types. It should include upper letters, lower letters, and number and numeric characters as well. So and also we said after a specific times password should be expired. Okay, so needs to change the password and also set some conditions like the password should not match the previous password. So with that we should also use the MFA. Okay, multi-factor authentication. Suppose someone got your password or stolen your password. In that case also, okay, it's protect your account. Otherwise what happen, they can uh, the change your configuration. Okay, they can do something with the resources as well. Okay, so this is like password plus MFA. Okay, and and it should be used with the admin account. Okay, to protect your account. Okay, and yeah, so to log in with when you use the MFA, then what you need to have, first you have to have your password, plus you have to enter the code. Okay, Mm, we'll let you know where from we will get the code. Okay, there are few options. Okay, in MFA device options, in AWS we can have the virtual MFA device, or we can have the universal second factor security key. So in virtual MFA device you can have the Google Authenticator, or you can have Auth. Okay, and in Google Authenticator it's for phone only. Okay, and Auth is for multi-device. Okay, S- yes. So now we will create MFA. Actually, I have already the generated the MFA. Here you can see the security credential I have already generated. Okay, but what we can do as of now, uh, let me remove all of this MFA. Let me go to this huge group and security credential. MFA not activated for the root user. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to um, the active uh, the MFA for the root user. Okay, for that what we have to do, just click on the assign MFA. Okay, first step, uh, to select the options, either you can select the authentication app, or you can select the security key and hardware TOTP or token. But before that you have to provide some device name. uh, let me provide here iPhone. Okay, then I'll click on next. Okay, here uh, first what you have to do, you have to install either Google Authenticator. Okay, and these apps like Authy apps, okay, to your mobiles and on your mobile device or on a computer. And then what next you have to do, just click on this show QR code. And actually I've already downloaded Google Authenticator, so let me scan this. It's already uh, 1 second, let me scan it. Yeah, I have scanned it. Okay, so here you have to add, you know the two codes, code 1 and code 2. So first 191654, let's wait for second one, 390 188. 390 188, and add MFA. Yeah, it's added. Okay, let me log out and we'll show you how to log in now. To log in to root user, first enter your mail ID. Okay, signed different account. What is password? Then yeah, you can see we have to add MFA code. But remember this: if you forgot, okay, if you miss this application or something that you scan the QR code, then you won't be able to log in. So be careful. Okay, so once I log in, you can see the region. Okay, because no services as of now I selected. I am on a home page. Okay, so this you can see here, console home. Once I select this IAM, because it's a global service, so the region, the particular region will disable. Only you can see the global, because this UI is common for all the regions. This is about the MFA. Okay, now we'll see um, third thing, about the access key. Okay, and before discussing the access key, let me tell you, to access the AWS, okay, we have three options. Okay, first one is the AWS management console, second one is AWS command line interface, that is CLI, and third one is AWS software development kit, developer kit, sorry. Okay, this one is for code protected by access key. And first one, which is AWS management console, which is the protected by passport plus MFA, and CLI is protected by access key. Okay, let's generate the access key. But keep in mind one things: never share your access key with anyone. Okay, everyone can generate their own access key. Okay, if you will share, then they can connect with your, they can log in into your account. Okay, so let's generate those access key. Security credentials. So for now we can see it's already been generated, or what, access key. Okay, so there is no access key as of now. Okay, generated. So let me generate the access key. Click on this access key, you can see here. Click on this create access key. Okay, there are options for which purpose you want to generate access key. Okay, first one is CLI, second one is local code, application running on an AWS compute services, and third party service. It could be for application running outside AWS or other. So we are generating for CLI as of now. Okay, so Just click on it. I understand the above recommendation and want to proceed to create access key. Click on this. Okay. If you want to add the tag, you can add. Describe the tag value, like for which purpose you want to uh, generate this key, and the describe the purpose of this key, then where it will be used. So good description will help you rotate this access key confidently later. Okay. Create access key. So for now, yeah, it's created now. Okay. And let me show you what are the steps that needs to be, the connect with AWS CLI. Let's open the terminal. First thing, there are a few commands that you needs to use. Only one command is there, I think so. The AWS configure. Okay. You can see here. Then what you needs to do, you have to enter your access key ID. Okay. And before we start, before do the hands-on um, in CLI, so just download the CSV file. uh, See, it's important in the case when you generate the mm, yeah, it's required actually, because you cannot remember the secret access key and access key of forever. So it's better to download the CSV file, and in later you can see uh, what generate. Okay. For now, I'm just doing copy and hide. Shit. Sorry. Let's copy this. Okay. Now it's asking for the secret access key. So we'll get it from here. Okay. Now it's asking for default region name, and here you can see it's AP South 1. AP South 1 because um, earlier I selected Mumbai, and Mumbai is nearby. Okay. And AP South 1, you can see here. Okay. It's a region, so you can enter it. Okay. If you wants to continue with the same region. Okay. And here also just enter. Okay. Now we will mm, just get just will hit the one service list users. We'll see. You can see. So we are hitting the actions list users for this particular service IAM. Here you can, and it will list out all the users. Okay. So now path, you can see username and user ID and all things you can see here. Okay. This is about the CLI. And what else we plan to check in this video. And I told you about the setups CLI. Okay, let's search how to set up CLI. AWS CLI setup on Windows. So from here you can see. Okay, you can see the AWS CLI installation and update instructions for Windows. You can see this, and you can download from here the AWS CLI MSI installer for Windows 64-bit. And now I'm using the Linux, so just needs to run few commands. Okay, these are the commands, and yeah, it will work for you. Okay. And if you wants to have more knowledge, you can go through with the other contents also here. A lot of things is mentioned here. Okay. If you have a Mac OS, then just look into this. Okay, frankly, I don't have an experience in Mac OS. Okay, so that's it in this video. Okay, and if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Uh, thank you. Thanks for watching.